So welcome everybody. Happy Sunday, happy spring equinox. The time where the day and night are in equality, right? That we're in that state of equality. So we're going to start with just very basic mudra that is for equanimity, which is our kind of mind state that goes along with this concept. And it's really simple. So it's your making little cups with the hands. You place the back of the right hand into the left palm, and then let the tips of the thumbs come together to touch, and then just drop that down to your lap. So you're dropping the whole right hand into the back of the left. So the left hand is holding the back of the right hand, tips of the thumbs come together, and then just drop that down to the lap. You got it. So as you're finding your seat, you're just allowing that hand position to be there. And it doesn't have to be that you are like actively cupping. You just want the hands to be resting inside of each other. So if they're a little further apart here, that's okay. And then just as you're letting yourself settle into your seat, beginning to let yourself just find the sensations of the body, the breath begin to slow down. And bringing the awareness slowly inward. So first noticing what is outside. And let your senses go through the experience of what you can hear, what you can smell, even what you can taste. The temperature of the air on your skin or the feel of your clothing, the feel of the seat beneath you. Aware of what the eyes can see if they are still open. And then consciously beginning to bring that attention inward, maybe dropping the eyes all the way to closed, maybe letting them stay open just a little bit of a sliver at the bottom. And to start to bring the awareness inward, feeling how the breath moves in the body, feeling the expansion of the rib cage on the inhale, the softening of the rib cage on the exhale. Noticing from the top of the body all the way from your head, wherever there are places of tension, as you start to bring your awareness down from the top of your head through your face, your jaw, your neck, your shoulders, where you find those places of tension, holding, can you soften? Continue down through the arms and through the chest and through the belly, torso, down into the pelvis, down into your legs, lower legs, your ankles, your feet, your toes. Then do it again from the top of the body, just scanning from the top down to the bottom, letting your awareness pass over each part, your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth, your teeth, your tongue, your throat, all the way down, not just the outer body, but inside your bones, your lungs, your heart, stomach, liver, pancreas, spleen, kidneys, all the way down through the intestines, the bladder, the sex organs, down through the pelvis, down through your tailbone, your legs, your ankles, your toes. And just one more time, again, letting the awareness pass over the body. And as you do, everywhere that there is that experience of holding tension, can you allow there to just be a subtle softening, an acknowledgement of that holding, and then a softening. From the top of the body, just scanning all the way down. Allowing this passing of the awareness to be an opportunity, an invitation for ease to arrive at those places that are tense. And just follow the sensation of the breath as it moves, inhaling and exhaling. The state of equanimity is the one that allows all things to be present within it. It's similar to that state of emptiness. So whatever arises in the mind, whatever sensations arise, Allow it to move with the inhale and the exhale. Keeping the mind in that state of ebb and flow instead of stopping with each thought or sensation, just allowing that to become part of the inhale and the exhale. Even using that ebb and flow, the feeling of expansion and softening to be what brings your mind into consistency, steadiness. Whatever arises, the inhale is still there. The exhale is still there. Begin to notice the length of the breath. So as you're inhaling, begin to count the inhale up to the count of 4. The top of that inhale, pause for the count of 4. Let your exhale happen to the count of 4. Then pause at the bottom of the exhale to the count of 4. And then begin again, inhaling, count of 4. Pause for the count of 4. Exhaling, count of 4. And pause again to the count of 4. Continue inhaling to your own count of 4. Pausing. Exhaling. Pausing again. If the breath feels like it's a little bit short to the count of 4, you can increase the number that you are counting to, but keep each part of the breath equal. So if you're inhaling to the count of 5 or 6, then you are also pausing for that same number, exhaling for the same number, pausing again for the same number. So adjust as necessary, but you are using the count to keep the breath very regular. Same inhale, pause, exhale, pause. All sensations, all sounds and experiences become part of that inhalation and the exhalation. It's beautiful to let the mind notice what is happening. And by allowing it to continue to notice, but not following those distractions, the mind slowly relaxes around the things that are happening. Just continue to count, breathing in, pausing, breathing out, pausing. Keeping the breath, what we call a square breath. So inhale, count of 4, or your choice of count if you need it to be longer. pause for the same amount of time, same count. Exhale to the same count. And pause again at the bottom of the breath, same count. Next time that you exhale, release the counting of the breath. And just let the mind rest in this moment. And find yourself again, bringing your attention to the top of the head, scanning down through the body, and just touching each part from the external to the internal with your awareness, experiencing again where there are places of holding, of tension. And wherever that is occurring, allow there to be a softening, an acknowledgement, and a feeling of acceptance. The tension does not have to leave. There is an invitation for softening. All the way from the top of the head down to the base of the feet. Then in your mind's eye, imagine that there is a blank screen, like a movie screen. You're watching that screen, and as thoughts or sensations arise, you're projected onto that screen. You're able to simply observe, allowing the thoughts to play out, to move as they do. Just allow yourself to observe without interaction. And if there's nothing on that screen, don't place anything there. Just be aware of the blank screen. Continue to invite that sensation of relaxation, softening. watching the thoughts. You're cultivating your observation here, not interacting with the thinking. With the next exhale, allow that screen to dissolve in the mind. Bring the attention back to the ebb and flow of the breath. We're going to begin alternate nostril breathing with the counting. So if you would like to use your hand for that alternate nostril breathing, then you're going to release the mudra that you're in. Bring the right hand up, curling first two fingers either in towards the palm or extending to place at the third eye. Extend the thumb, ring, and pinky. Then you're breathing in through the right nostril, placing your thumb there, exhaling out through the left. Then inhaling through the left. Close off that nostril, exhale through the right. Then inhaling through the right. Closing off with the thumb, exhaling through the left. This is the pattern that you're continuing, but I want you to add back in that count. So inhaling to the count of 4 through whichever nostril. You don't have to hold for 4, but as you switch, exhale to the count of 4. And then inhale again to the count of 4. And as you switch nostrils, exhale to the count of 4. And again, if that number 4 is a little bit short for your own breathing, extend the count, but make the inhale and the exhale equal length. You like the visualization of following the breath in the nostril up to the third eye and then out through the opposite nostril. You can absolutely use that. And to know that the count that you are using for your breath does not have to be the maximum capacity of your breath. It's more to extend your awareness to feel the inhale as it happens, as it continues to happen, as much as you can to keep following it. And to keep following the exhale for as long as you can to keep the mind connected to the breath. So let it be an easeful counting. It's just stretching that part of the mind that pays attention, that observes. Forget your count, you begin again. You lose the rhythm of the alternating nostrils, you begin again. The next time that you exhale through the right nostril, release the breathing technique, release the hands down to the thighs or to the lap. Again, let the attention rest on the breath, the ebb and the flow. Let yourself do the scan from the top of the body down to the bottom. Just awareness, maybe even a loving awareness, compassionate awareness. And wherever there is the feeling of holding, of tension, there is the invitation to soften. And if softening does not occur, there is acceptance. The tension is there. Continue to feel the ebb and the flow of the breath. Allow the tension to be part of the ebb and the flow of the breath. And just for a moment, for a minute, as you are continuing to follow that ebb and flow of the breath, repeat with each breath, Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Internally or externally, your choice. And as you exhale the next time, release the repetition of Sat Nam. And just allow the mind to be. Whatever is flowing through the mind, the contents of the mind. Feel that sensation of ease, invitation to soften, acceptance. Like the cupped hands that are holding the contents of the mind like it's precious. And then one last time with your awareness from the top of your head down to your feet, pass over each part of you, the external parts, the internal parts. Acknowledging, noticing where there is sensation, holding tension, where there is ease. Just allowing to pass through you that thought or that feeling, the invitation to soften, to accept, to be with what is here now. And bring the hands together in front of the heart center, palm to palm. Give your hands a rub. And then steady the hands at the heart center, feeling that vibration of energy moving from the palms, up the arms, through the entire body. And dropping the chin towards the chest, dropping the mind down towards the heart, knowing that every time we sit to meditate, we sit to breathe, we sit to become conscious of our inner world, is whatever we find, it's never wrong. But when it's erratic, not steady, then we just start again. And it doesn't matter how many times you need to start again, you just start again. So we continue to soften around our own mind. We continue to have compassion and acceptance for what is in our own mind. And that space of the mind then becomes a place that is easier to just be in. So let go of your thoughts, your worries. Follow the ebb and flow of the breath. And keep inviting that sensation of ease, acceptance, softening. Slide the thumbs to the space between the eyebrows. Namaste. Thank you guys so much, and happy spring equinox. Your minds do a lot of steady practice today. Enjoy. If you want to let me know how that went, I'm always happy to hear. Otherwise, I will see you soon.
Thank you so much.